I'm Erin Bundock. I'm a mixed media artist living and working out of Burlington, Vermont. A lot of my work is influenced by illustration, folk art, set design, biological processes, and stories between people in their intimate relationships. And more recently, I've been getting into magic and folklore and mythology. Father went to school for scenic design at Fordham University, so he finished there, and I grew up kind of getting trucked around to all these different sets, especially in Boston at Suffolk University, and that probably has the biggest influence on my colors for sure. Just big, bold, graphic. And my brother and I, this painting here actually, but my brother and I would use the old projector my dad had for making set elements, and we would like draw and kind of make these like imaginative playscapes. My mom is a chief medical examiner, so there's also like a steady influence of science in my work. I'm not like a super rigid organizational worker.
Yeah.
If that's not evident by the way that my space is, I think that it's a pretty good indicator. I like having everything around because I feel like it all kind of feeds off of itself. Like you learn something in one piece and you take it and you put it into another piece. And yeah, and I think that's why I like having things in different stages that are not like finished, because they kind of like grow next to each other and with each other. And it's good to have just that. The working title of the graphic novel I'm working on is Alive Like Fire, and it kind of follows the coming-of-age story of this girl named Fia, and it's got a soft magic system, but it's got a lot of elements of Irish folklore and mythology in it, kind of influencing it, and it's definitely, the project is driven by a lot of my experiences over the last, I would say, 2 or 3 years. I think it's been a time of loss for a lot of people. I think there's a lot of beautiful things happening and a lot of really difficult things happening for everyone. And so the story is kind of like a meditation on grappling with like mental health issues, so like anxiety and depression, and finding magic in the world. And I've become really interested in mythology and folklore. I've become interested in Celtic mythology because I'm very Irish. I think that there is a lot of like magic in the world, and I think that it can be like a really healing thing for a lot of people. There's this organization called the Young Writers Project. I'm on the board of it now, which is super cool and surreal. And so I grew up writing poetry and stories and kind of like with peers my age, and they publish a lot of youth in newspapers. But so I grew up loving writing and stories, and I think that there is like a story of the people in each piece. Yes, I relate to the portraits that I'm making as if like those people have their own lives and there's like a context behind like the scene that I'm making. Some have like no fleshed out idea. It's kind of just the idea that like these people have a close relationship and there's like this flow between them, and some of them have like very clear stories. I would say as like a young emerging artist, I've interacted with my fair share of situations and people who have like tried to take advantage of me or have taken advantage of me because I was young, and there's like these expectations that you're supposed to meet or concede a certain amount when you're young, where like that's your stepping stone to get somewhere else. yeah, it's vulnerable work. So, like, part of it is letting it go, and part of it is standing your ground and being a little bit kind of a guard for yourself. Yeah, it's a mix of those things. Yeah, so, like, stay scrappy. Stay scrappy, stay bold. That's what I would say. Just for young people in general, with whatever you're doing. Yeah, don't take bullshit.